right, I think this thing is working. Get my shades on here. All right, baby. Let's see if we can get this thing started and running, shall we? All right. Clutch in, switch on. All right. There's reverse. There we go. Oh man, this camera's gonna bouncy, ain't it? All right. Well, we are headed out to the Whiskey City Cruisers, kind of an impromptu Sunday cruise. The weather's partly cloudy and in the high 80s. I think the high today is supposed to be, I don't know, about 90, 93. Anyway, I spent the day yesterday mowing, and the grass was ready to bale, so it it was good hot weather. All right, let's see if I can get across this one. All right, minimal amount of scraping. All right. All right, we're about 7 miles north of town, so I've got a little bit of driving. But man, I've got the air coming in on the wing vents. It's not bad. Well, when I first got got the wagon, I was concerned about airflow because the side windows are fixed. Now, they didn't used to be fixed. Originally, from what I can tell, this actually did have the mechanism to roll the windows down, but they only roll they don't roll all the way down. They, they roll about halfway down. And now, the car didn't have anything. There were no tracks, no only remnant of fuzzies in the window opening. And the only piece of equipment that gave away that there were tracks that this window ever rolled down was the goop from that was left where the mounting screws for the regulator was, you can see where screws used to be there, and then the mounting spots for the fuzzy track. That in this case it makes a U shape because the track goes up both sides and across the top of the window opening. But I was really concerned about airflow in the summer, like days like today, if there was going to be enough airflow. But the wing vents are the savior here, because I'd imagined that if I'm at a show and we're cruising and just moving along slowly, I was going to put the tailgate up, the lift gate, the top half anyway, just just for airflow's sake. But actually, this works really well. To me, I will tell you, every cruise, every time I drive this thing, it's a bit of a shakedown cruise, you know. Uh, and I learn a little more every time. Uh, Now, because of the wind noise, I can't hear this clutch pedal rattling. Yeah, I can. If I put my foot lift up on the clutch a little bit, it quits rattling. Anyway, that's not a big deal, but it drives really, really nice. Uh, and I have found the way to get out of my driveway without scraping too bad. Now, it still hits in a couple of spots, but you, uh, I finally have learned where on my driveway to drive the car, and so it doesn't scrape so bad. And what's scraping is let me get over here in the correct lane. And what's really scraping is the exhaust system. Oh, I've got a Phaeton up here. Yep. All right. All right. Made it just fine. All right. Let me get out and get some video, and then I'll go find a seat. All right. Got a good. Lost a few. There's my wagon over there. Nice looking Chevy truck. Yeah.
Hard to get up. Boy, go look at that station wagon. It's cool. It's a Pontiac.
Really? Huh. Of course, nice SS Camaro here. Let's see what you got in the hood. Oh, big block. Big block. 396. Can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong. SS 396. All right, let's go down and look at this Pontiac wagon that just came in. All right, a nice two-door post Chevy here. Looks like a 210. Very, very nice. Very nice. This Pontiac, 53 Pontiac just rolled in. Woody wagon. That is beautiful. Beautiful. With AC, of course. Oh, wow. That is the best looking air cleaner I've ever seen. It's the best looking air cleaner I think I've ever seen. The air conditioning too. That is awesome. All right, guys. Well, the show is over. The Wit Cruise is over. There's like, let's see, 3 or 4 of us left. See ya. All right. Man, she took off. All right, guys. Well, I'll tell you, it's been a good day. It's been a hot one. Kind of a light turnout. Now, I found out that this is the normal Sunday for the Whiskey City Cruisers, not next Sunday. For some reason, I was thinking the last Sunday of the month, and it's not. It's the fourth Sunday, and that's what this is. All right, I love my mirrors. They work great. Car's running good. Now, I will tell you, when I got on it, leaving the parking lot, I when I got on it leaving the parking lot, uh, I tromped down on it, and I was rolling in first gear, and I heard the tires start crying a little bit, and I really wasn't going at it that hard. All right, welcome back to the Shade Tree Garage, guys. And I'm going to have this video. I shot some of this while on the scene of the Whiskey City Cruisers cruise this afternoon, and got some shots of me in the Chevy driving into town, and then again, I think, driving home, with some shots in between. Now, at the end of this, I'm going to do a slideshow of photos taken uh, by a fellow who's part of the group and who makes it his business to get a photo, at least one photo, of every participant that shows up at the Whiskey City Cruisers, including my vehicle. Uh, his name is Jim Bowles. So the credit for all these photos at the end of this little video is credit to Jim and his tenacity for getting all the vehicles photoed. So enjoy the slideshow and some of the photos and video I took while at the cruise today. Anyway, if you haven't done so, please consider subscribing. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and ring that bell so you'll get notification when the channel is updated. All right, until next time, we'll see you. Take care and get your car out. Enjoy the hot, sunny weather they're having this week, and get out and cruise. Take care. We'll see you next time from the Shade Tree Garage.